This is something I feel like the Lord dropped on my life personally that he spoke to me is he who wins souls is wise. I believe that's twofold. I've always said this, and this is the way the Lord showed it to me. You're wise because you realize, man, there's nothing I can take with me. What can a man give in exchange for his soul? What does it profit if we gain the whole world? None of it's going with us. What can you give in exchange for your soul? So he who wins souls is wise because you realize that's the most valuable thing, and it's the only thing that's eternal is our souls. The other thing is, I think the other part, the two parts of that, is you become wise. As you win souls, you get so much wisdom. You're like, okay, so I've learned a lot of things. I'm learning people. I've witnessed to this person before. I know what's going on in their heart. I've heard this.
Even though they're a different person,
right,
you recognize the same type
the same,
of person.
And you know, like we were talking about earlier, man, I recognize this assignment on their life, you know, and I know that even the word that's for them, I've got scriptures that are specifically dealing with that. So many times we get into a witness and you're talking about it's better to be righteous than it is to be right. And so you're listening to people, and in your young zeal, you're like, yeah, you're born again. Yeah, you're serving Jesus. Well, what are you doing out here then?
Yeah,
you know, and what do you, and you can say that. Well, what about that big, huge grenade in your hand that's like this, 5 feet tall?
What
You know,
about that cigarette's in your hand
right
now. You know?
Right. And so
and it's just what Jesus talks about. I'm sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
But John 7:24, Jesus says, "Judge not with outward appearance, but judge with righteous judgment."